Alright, chat. Welcome back to KOTOR 2 Darkside Part 3. Today we'll finish Progress. For sure. And start Telos. I don't know how far we'll get, but we'll start it. We're not far from done Progress.
Looks like it's been hit with
A bit to go, but... Alright, chat. Vibro Sword OP. I'm just categorizing myself. Because I'm not, apparently, for some reason. Bro. And you're missing every shot, dude. Wait, what did I just get? I think I got everything here. Mostly, at least. Why am I allowed to use repair? Wait. Is it because I can do this? Wait, hold on. I didn't know. If this is a thing, I didn't know about it. Okay.
More where that came from.
Is there at? I'm so excited, dude. Just more where that came from, boy. Boy? Where am I going? This way to hangar bay. Yeah. I don't know why I should have casted that after going through the checkpoint. Because it lasts longer if you do it that way. The time it takes for you to load, some of that counts towards your cooldown. I love the music in this game, but it is a little repetitive. Sometimes.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it. Huh? What is that piece of junk saying? How can you even understand that noise? Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above, don't let me stop him.
Right. Let's see here. Yeah. Wait, what? Ah, there we go. Just in a weird spot, that's all. Mark II, huh? Are you sure about that? Oh my god, he got wrecked. Who remains? Oh, chat room. I'm tired today, guys. I'm slowly getting tireder, as you can tell. And YouTube. I mean, it's the same. I was obviously recording this yesterday, too. Part 2 and 1 were both the same day. Not yesterday, like now, but you guys might see this the next day. That's why I said yesterday. No, let me aggro, man. What the hell? Bro, stop trying to stun me. Let me play the game. No remains, really? Unlucky.
More where that came from.
Okay. Hey, when I go to sometimes what's happening is I go to correct my character won't move, like attack for a bit. And I feel like it's glitched and my turn won't start for some reason. So what I do is I try to move and then nothing happens. And then I start attacking and it's really annoying, chat.
Just say the word.
Moving we go. No, I want to take off the neural bangs. I'm sick of looking at it. In case anything goes wrong here, chat, in the last 10 minutes of August, let's save the game. It's the last thing I'm recording today, that's why I'm so tired. So that's why, if you're on YouTube noticing my energy go down, like beginning of last episode, I felt excited, and I'm just like slowing down a bit, that's all. We're just playing the game at this point, chat. Oh well. Like, any of these lootable? Getting some money and stuff off it, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna loot the whole area here if I'm gonna be allowed to. I'm gonna check even over here. Yeah. But actually, I should theoretically open this with security, right? I mean, all they got was components and chemicals anyway, so they wouldn't have mattered if they broke, but... happens. Well, we're good. Time to get off this rock. Enter the Ebon Hawk.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
How am I shooting so fast? There's no fire cap, chat. Oh, see? No, I got one. You just killed him. Actually, I should let more in. You get more XP, I think. It's just fun to abuse the fire cap.
Here.
There is no time. We must leave.
Yeah, let's just shoot in the middle. That's a great idea.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. That's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die. Choose now.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky. Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi. Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won. Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters. The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed. Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them. Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus. You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk. I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
Get! Get.
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds. True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare. That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough. You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again? You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice. Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger. Especially with that hand of hers. I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her. Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Mynock. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Mynock. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you. In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
Alright, chat. Net dark side shift. Good. 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 I guess I'm just gonna inherently end up good at repairing things because I'm a consular. I don't know. Not much I can really do about it, chat. I don't know what to say. And again, I have another level where I just don't know. Okay, battle meditation. That's what I take. I don't know. There's nothing else to take there. It's definitely the best choice. For the sake of not needing this right now, let's take that. Let's unequip my weapon so that I'm not armed on the ship, because what's the point? Remains of an HQ unit, older and more corroded than the one you encountered. Its power cycle is charged, but a number of critical components are missing. Diagnose it. It looks like this droid is missing 4 critical components. Step away, because apparently I don't have any parts. Do I not have a chassis from the... I could have swore I looted him on Paragus. You can just buy all the pieces anyways eventually. Pretty cheap. I must not have looted that HK. I feel embarrassed. How do they fix... Who fixed this? I've never actually thought about that. Who fixed this part of the ship? You know what I mean, chat?
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give. That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it. I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme. Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you. When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well. A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks. Indeed. And was it the same as before?
Oops.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force. What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason? Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you. If not the Jedi, then what did you think was the cause of such a loss? War leaves many scars, but rarely does it blind one to the Force. If anything, conflict and challenge may make the connection stronger, more intense. No matter what horrors you experienced in the war, no matter who you served, it is unlikely that the Force would be lost to you unless another factor was involved.
Okay. This is why I like KOTOR 2. There's a lot. I know it's dialogue-y as fuck, but I like this. The super in-depth, like, lore of the Force and stuff.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live. Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done. Do not honor me, fallen Jedi. Honor it by listening and learning. Do that, and perhaps we shall survive this thing, you and I. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did. Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you, through my words and presence. Ask, and I will answer.
Sometimes we're gonna get light side points from Kreia by accident, because I do want high Kreia influence. I want, and like I said, my companions might give me light side points a lot because I'm trying to get influence with them. I'll find other ways to get dark side points. I mean, some of them by influencing them you get them anyway, so it's good too, right?
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
But yeah, I'll definitely be just sometimes using my companions as ways to get influence, so that I might get light side points by influencing them, you know what I mean? Right? So.
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did. In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked. I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come. And I will answer. I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it. It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Okay, fourth wall.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos. He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Yeah, I got light side points to that try. We're still actually... Okay, I think we're 1%... Well, it looks like we're actually back to equal. We've gotten about the same amount of points from everything. We'll get dark side eventually, but again, I want influence right now. That's what's more important to me. I want to learn lore. I want to influence people to become Jedi and Sith, and... So... It might not be for a while. But, yeah, we will eventually get to... We'll eventually end up with dark side points galore. There's probably a couple good ways to get a bunch of them, too.
How's our passenger? She's still aging? What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Pazak table.
True.
Then she must be royalty. Because she's got to be queen of the galaxy to bark out orders like that. Or maybe she's senile.
I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Yeah. Her face looks like it was plowed by crazed Ord Mantell farmers. Don't tell me you were too distracted by her personality to notice. Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Now, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course. So, what happened?
Didn't mean to skip, sorry, Joe.
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours? Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi? Huh, figures. It wasn't red, was it? Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us. Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want.
On the wall behind you. Let's start some Telos. Let's get the introductions out of the way for Telos.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren. Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility. You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry. If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand? Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Oh yeah, I can have Handmaiden and Force Train her, I think.
You will be held
Noted for the future, shall.
Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed. Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey, I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse. The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match for my skills.
Wait, why am I wearing Force clothes?
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him. We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability. Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Let's go.
Get out.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. Wait, why do I even have to, like, choose to rest? Just let me rest. Phone's over here.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him. Very well. I'll let him in now.
What? I'm trying to open my Twitch chat game. My phone's back to Snapchat.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Waddles off. I love those things, dude.
Now
Orions?
perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Nope. I'm Loki.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through? Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso. I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats. I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive. Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately. Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Talosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd. Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Alright, chat. Yeah, I guess I don't have anything, do I? Last 2 minutes of the episode, I'm just gonna go get my stuff back at least. We have to go down here, I think, and then just like through a bunch of mazes, basically.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all. This Sullustan here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences. The only way that he'll learn, a little physical reinforcement. Yeah? Or what? You're gonna teach me a lesson? Go ahead. I hate your kind anyways. Keep your nose in your own business.
Light side. I just threatened that man.
Everyone down!
I will silence this one.
Dosen taurinteri. Gele resonto chenig rexi contunso des junkaratata. Deru inturunto wakare kwe wapgerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsodaranane gra dall'onuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiaratore padano ringatel camarada telefibu nubu. Dosen taurinteri. Gele resonto chenig rexi contunso des junkaratata. Gosa negrana nanki.
Don't give me more light side points. Okay, good. Last thing I wanted. Oh, I'm done. How am I leaning light side? How? I didn't want to lose influence with Kreia, that's why I didn't stab him for no reason. I know. I know that you can get dark side points galore from the merchant that we just passed. If you do all his missions, you get dark side points. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start doing them at some point. If I get bored, I might do them off screen. I don't know yet, though, chat. There's no promise that I won't.
How may I be of assistance?
I did do them on screen last time. That's why I might not this time. I think I did at least.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment.
We'll see.
Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating. It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters and residential module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. There is nothing I can do. I'm sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in one of the security lockers.
I don't get dark side points for threatening him? Come on, man. Like, it's not a big deal, but like, I want the dark side points. That's why I did that, so I could get some dark side points back, chat. But guess what? I don't get any dark side points. Fucking stupid game. Oh, I'll chat. I have to use the bathroom and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna end the episode. Episode 4, we'll grind Telos. Off screen, I might do the dark side quests. I don't know. Don't worry. I'm not even gonna play this right now. I'm gonna go play something else for a bit. So there's a good chance I'll just play this tomorrow, and I wouldn't have actually played it anyway. So don't worry.